The journey to reunite twin flames is a unique and transformative journey. It is a profound connection that promises deep love and spiritual growth. Yet, as you embark on this extraordinary path, you may find yourself facing challenges that seem insurmountable, obstacles that test the very essence of your being. Imagine, if you will, two stars colliding in the night sky, their brilliance illuminating the darkness with an intensity that both awes and frightens. This is the essence of the twin flame connection, a union so powerful that it has the potential to reshape your entire world. But with great power comes great responsibility, and the journey to reunite with your twin flame becomes difficult. It is a pilgrimage of the soul, a quest that will lead you through the depths of your own shadows and into the light of true self-discovery. In this reading, we will delve into the obstacles that twin flames often encounter along the way, exploring how to overcome them and ultimately find the deep love and connection they seek. Picture this. You're standing before a mystical mirror, one that doesn't just reflect your physical appearance, but penetrates deep into your soul. As you gaze into its depths, you see not only yourself, but also your twin flame, their essence intertwined with yours in a dance of light and shadow. This, dear seeker, is the essence of the first great challenge that twin flames face, the intense mirroring effect that occurs when two souls recognize themselves in each other. The mirror of your twin flame reflects back to you every aspect of your being, the light and the dark, the beautiful and the flawed. It's as if the universe has conspired to bring you face to face with your whole self, stripped bare of all pretenses and illusions. This reflection can be both exhilarating and terrifying, for it shows you not only who you are, but who you have the potential to become. As you peer into this cosmic mirror, you may find yourself confronted with aspects of your being that you've long buried or ignored. It's as if your twin flame holds up a lantern, illuminating the shadowy corners of your psyche that you've been afraid to explore. These shadows might manifest as insecurities, fears, or unhealed wounds from your past. Imagine, if you will, a hidden room within your soul, filled with dusty relics of past hurts and forgotten dreams. Your twin flame connection acts as a key, unlocking this room and forcing you to confront its contents. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it is through facing these shadows that true growth and healing occur. When you see your flaws reflected in your twin flame, you're given a choice: to run from them or to embrace them with compassion and understanding. By choosing the latter, you embark on a profound journey of self-discovery and personal growth. As you learn to love and accept all aspects of yourself, you simultaneously deepen your capacity to love and accept your twin flame. As you navigate this challenge, remember that the mirroring effect, while intense, is a gift. It offers you an unprecedented opportunity for self-awareness and growth. Each reflection, each moment of recognition is a stepping stone on your path to self-realization and union with your twin flame. So, embrace this mirror, dear seeker. Allow yourself to be seen fully and completely by your twin flame. For it is in this mutual recognition, this dance of reflection and revelation, that the true magic of your connection unfolds. Through this process, you will not only come to know yourself more deeply, but will also forge a connection with your twin flame that transcends ordinary love, reaching into the very depths of your shared cosmic essence. Imagine a cosmic laboratory where souls are forged and refined. In this ethereal space, you and your twin flame stand before a great alchemical crucible, each holding a vial of liquid fear. Your task? To transmute this fear into the purest form of love, a golden elixir of unconditional acceptance and profound connection. This, dear seeker, is the essence of the second great challenge that twin flames face, the process of transforming their deepest fears and insecurities into a foundation for unshakable love. At the heart of this alchemical process lies a fear so deeply ingrained that it reverberates through the very fabric of your being, the fear of rejection. As twin flames, you carry within your souls the memory of countless lifetimes of separations and reunions that span the breadth of existence. This cosmic history can manifest as an intense fear of losing your other half, of being deemed unworthy of the profound love that you share. This fear of rejection often manifests in a paradoxical dance of approach and retreat. One moment, you're drawn irresistibly towards your twin flame, yearning for the completeness that their presence brings. The next, you're pulling away, terrified by the intensity of your connection and the vulnerability it demands. It's as if your soul remembers the pain of separation and seeks to protect itself from experiencing that anguish again. This can lead to a myriad of behaviors that seem to contradict the very love you feel. It could be hesitation to fully open your heart, keeping parts of yourself hidden, pushing your twin flame away when they get too close, creating artificial distance, a constant need for reassurance and validation, seeking proof of their love, unconsciously creating situations that test the strength of your bond. Underlying this fear of rejection often lies a deep-seated belief in your own unworthiness. It's as if a part of you whispers, "How could someone so perfect, so aligned with my soul, truly love all of me?" This illusion of inferiority can be one of the most challenging aspects of the twin flame journey to overcome. But here's the truth: this sense of inferiority is merely an illusion, a veil that obscures the eternal nature of your connection. The process of transmuting this fear into love is not a single event, but an ongoing journey of self-discovery and mutual growth. It requires courage, patience, and a willingness to face your deepest vulnerabilities. As you engage in this alchemical process, you'll find that something magical begins to happen. The fear that once felt overwhelming starts to dissolve, replaced by a love so pure, so unconditional, that it transcends all boundaries. This is the golden elixir of twin flame love, a love that sees past all illusions, that embraces both light and shadow, that knows no bounds. It's a love that recognizes the divine in both yourself and your twin flame, that understands that you are, and always have been, worthy of the deepest, most profound connection. Remember, dear one, that this alchemical process is not about eliminating fear entirely, but about transforming it into a force for growth and connection. Each moment of fear becomes an opportunity to choose love, to reaffirm your commitment to your shared journey. As you stand before the crucible, of your twin flame connection, know that you have within you all the courage, wisdom, and love needed to transform fear into the golden elixir of unconditional love. Embrace this alchemy, for it is through facing and transmuting your fears that you and your twin flame will ascend to new heights of love, understanding, and spiritual union. In the words of the mystic poet Hafiz, fear is the cheapest room in the house. I would like to see you living in better conditions. So step out of the room of fear, dear seeker, and into the vast open space of love that your twin flame connection offers. For it is here, in this boundless expanse of unconditional acceptance, that your souls will truly dance in perfect harmony. Envision, if you will, a grand cosmic ballroom where two dancers, each moving to the rhythm of their own internal music, come together in a divine tango. Their challenge? To find a way to dance as one, to create a harmonious duet from their individual melodies. This, dear seeker, is the essence of the third great challenge that twin flames face: the intricate task of harmonizing their differences and finding balance in their union. As twin flames, you and your beloved are like two sides of the same coin, complementary, yet often seemingly opposite. One may be the sun, bright and radiant, while the other is the moon, reflective and mysterious. One might be fire, passionate and impulsive, while the other is water, deep and intuitive. These differences can create a beautiful, dynamic energy, but they can also lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and moments of profound disconnect. Consider the ancient Taoist concept of yin and yang, two opposing yet complementary forces that, when balanced, create perfect harmony. This is the very nature of your twin flame relationship. Your differences are not obstacles to be overcome, but rather complementary energies that, when understood and embraced, create a perfect whole. For instance, one may be introverted, finding solace in quiet reflection, while the other is extroverted, drawing energy from social interaction. One might approach life with logical precision, while the other navigates by intuition and feeling. One could be deeply rooted in the physical world, while the other soars in spiritual realms. These differences can create friction, yes, but they also offer the potential for incredible growth, balance, and a depth of understanding that goes beyond the surface level of ordinary relationships. One of the most significant aspects of this challenge lies in communication. When two souls speak different languages, not just in terms of words, but in ways of perceiving and interacting with the world, misunderstandings can easily arise. Imagine trying to describe the color blue to someone who has never seen it. This is often how it feels when twin flames attempt to share their inner worlds with each other. It requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to step outside of your own perspective to truly understand your partner's point of view. Your differences serve as mirrors, reflecting back to you aspects of yourself that you may have overlooked or undervalued. In the words of Carl Jung, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Your twin flames' contrasting qualities offer you the opportunity to develop and integrate aspects of yourself that may have been dormant or underdeveloped. For example, if you tend to be overly analytical, your more intuitive twin flame can help you connect with your feelings and intuition. If you're prone to flights of fancy, your grounded partner can help you manifest your dreams in the physical world. As you navigate this dance of polarities, remember that the goal is not to become identical to your twin flame, but to find a harmonious way to blend your energies. Like expert alchemists, you're tasked with combining different elements to create something greater than the sum of its parts. The key to navigating this challenge lies in finding a dynamic balance, a dance that allows each of you to express your unique qualities while moving in harmony with your partner. This balance is not static. It's a fluid, ever-changing state that requires constant awareness, adjustment, and mutual respect. As you face this challenge, remember that your differences are not flaws in your connection, but the very essence of what makes your twin flame relationship so powerful and transformative. By embracing these contrasts, you open yourself to a deeper understanding of yourself, your partner, and the vast spectrum of human experience. So dance on, brave souls. Let your contrasting rhythms intertwine and create a new melody, one that honors both your individuality and your unity. For it is in this beautiful, complex dance of polarities that the true magic of your twin flame connection unfolds, leading you both towards a state of balance, harmony, and ultimate wholeness. Envision, if you will, a celestial forge where souls are not just united, but reborn. In this sacred space, you and your twin flame stand before the fires of transformation, ready to be remade. This, dear seeker, is the essence of the fourth and perhaps most profound challenge that twin flames face: the ongoing process of personal growth and transformation catalyzed by your union. The twin flame journey transcends the concept of a mere romantic partnership. It is a spiritual crucible that will test you, challenge you, and ultimately transform you in ways you never thought possible. This path is not about finding your perfect match and living happily ever after. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, both individually and as part of a divine union. One of the most challenging aspects of this growth process is confronting your shadow self, those parts of you that you've long denied, repressed, or deemed unworthy. Your twin flame connection acts as a mirror, reflecting back to you not just your light, but also your darkness. You might find yourself facing childhood traumas you thought you'd long buried, limiting beliefs that have held you back for years, patterns of behavior that no longer serve you, parts of yourself you've deemed unlovable or shameful. Yet, it is through facing these shadows that true growth occurs. As Carl Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. One of the unique aspects of the twin flame journey is that this growth process occurs both individually and in union. As you grow and transform, so does your twin flame, and vice versa. Your individual journeys of growth are inextricably linked, creating a beautiful dance of mutual evolution. This can sometimes create challenges of its own. You might find yourself growing at a different pace or in a different direction than your twin flame. This can lead to periods of separation or running and chasing as you both navigate your individual paths of growth. Remember, though, that these periods of apparent discord are often necessary for your ultimate union. As you navigate this challenging yet rewarding path of growth and transformation, you'll find that your capacity for love, both for yourself and for your twin flame, expands exponentially. The love you share becomes deeper, more authentic, more unconditional. You begin to love not just the light in each other, but also the shadows. You learn to embrace the entirety of your being and that of your twin flame. This is the true gift of the twin flame journey, a love that is all-encompassing, that sees the divine in both the light and the dark. As we draw this cosmic exploration to a close, remember this: the challenges you face on your twin flame journey are not punishments or obstacles, but sacred opportunities for growth and transformation. They are the very fires that forge your souls, tempering your spirits and preparing you for the profound union that awaits. In the face of these challenges, hold fast to the truth of your connection. Know that every difficulty you overcome, every fear you transmute, every wound you heal, brings you one step closer to the divine reunion that your souls have been seeking across lifetimes. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. The universe itself conspires in your favor, guiding you towards your ultimate destiny. Trust in the process, have faith in your connection, and know that the love you share with your twin flame is a force powerful enough to move mountains and reshape worlds.